Let's get ready for a little volleyball action here, WKLL style. The final is happening now. Logan versus Northern Valley, the final game of the night. Both these two teams have had the similar road when it comes to this tournament here today. 2 losses for each one of them, both coming at the hands of the Wheatland Grinnell and Golden Plains Bulldogs. And then each one of them beat the other 3 schools. So they've got victories over Western Plains and Brewster, Tri-Plains, and Weskin. Figure out who's going to be 3rd place in the league. It all hinges on this game right here. Let's go down with some of your starting lineups here. I'm going to have to flip through my papers. Maybe I should be prepared a little more. Here we go. Kirsten Marcotte. She is a senior. She'll start. Number 8 is Katie Pieper, is also a senior. The libero is number 20, and that is Brown. Chelsea Brown. Gotcha. Thank you. First serve in there by Austin Cox. And Northern Valley's chasing it up. Vesteca tries to get it back over, and it's down. Some of the other starters there is Camille Gottschalk. She's a senior for Logan. Abigail Graham, she's a senior for Logan. And looks like Rayleigh Delmont's a senior. She starts as well. Abigail Graham quickly up and down with that one. Braxton's going to have to play it over. Dinks it. Delmont gets to it. Braxton gets another chance at it, and Brown digs it out of the ground. Gottschalk with the set. Played over by Graham. Here goes Hauserman. Good play by Brown as she dives to save it, and this ball's going to get to the court. Energy is high between these two. The starters there for Northern Valley, Mary Baird, Andy Hauserman, Thais Sines, Austin Cox, Braxton Cox, and Shaylee Vesteca. Nice serve there by Braxton, and it's going to go down. Big joust at the net. Mary Baird wins that one too. Northern Valley needed a hot start in this one, and they've gotten it. Deep into the corner. Braxton goes with that. Camille Gottschalk with the set. Austin sets it up for Baird, who puts it through Abigail Graham. 5-1. No, 4-1. They're faster than I am. Graham is set up, dug out of there by Vesteca. Cox will have to play the free ball over. Marcotte, Gottschalk, Delmont, blocked by Baird. Heck of a play by Vesteca, but Cox could not run it down to get the second hit up. Substitution in here will be the first here for the Logan Palco Trojans, as Delmont will sit. Number 7, Samantha Clark, comes in to serve for her. Nice play in there again by Northern Valley. Thais Sines this time with the kill. Eliana Thurman in, Vesteca out. 5-2, Northern Valley with the early lead. Gottschalk tries to set it over, and Hauserman is right there. Stuffs her. Puts it right back over. Questioned is the call. It's a double. Robin Van Lees questions the call whether she had attacked it over the net or it was on top of the net, which was good. As we sit here and wait. Here it is, Mary Baird, the call stands. Mary Baird to serve it. Abigail Graham on the side puts a touch ball on it. Here's Hauserman to swing. Camille gets her hands on it, gets it back up. Here's Marcotte, but Marcotte puts it into the net. Northern Valley up early 7-2. Timeout, Logan Palco. Robin Van Lees has had enough. We'll take one with her. Northern Valley starts hot.
Stand at the kitchen sink and fill their cups with hot coffee. In another 2 hours, the sun will dawn over the farm. As they sip the hot liquid, they listen to the farm report, wondering what this year's harvest will bring. They have farmed for as long as they can remember. More than what they do, farming is who they are. This is Lloyd Culbertson with First National Bank and Trust in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank in Beloit, member FDIC. These people and countless other local farmers are at harvest season. The literal fruits of their labor are at hand. We know you've done your best, for we've admired local farmers for as long as we can remember. If there's any way we can help, please tell us. We believe in you.
When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics.
So we'll see if the timeout there by Coach Robin Van Lees works. Put some ice on there. Mary Baird at the service line. Get her team right back in the right spot. Kirsten Marcotte, nice attack there, but it was dug out by Braxton Cox. Eliana Tharman with a good play. And a second good play, but it's going to be out of bounds. Point to the Logan Palco Trojans. Graham to serve. Pass to Cox here. Hauserman will swing. Camille to Brown. To Marcotte. Blocked in there by Signs. Net foul Huskies. Beautiful knuckleball by Abigail Graham. That ball did not move. She punched it perfectly. Got down for the ace. This one goes to Thais Signs, who has to play it over with two hands, as Brown does as well, or Brackley does as well. She'll set Marcotte this time, but it was not a good set, and it'll be down and a point for the Huskies. Substitution back in. We're going to go back in with Rayleigh Delmont. Coming out is Samantha Clark. Andy Hauserman for the serve. Graham plays it to Gottschalk. Brackney with that attack. Here's Signs, and she's going to get it down. Thais Signs with a changeup. Got her good with a short porch. Found it. 9-5 Huskies up early. Deep play. Catches Graham off guard. And that's an ace set, an ace serve for Hauserman. Marcotte, Gottschalk, back to Marcotte, blocked at the net, but the Huskies could not control it. Great swing there by Kirsten Marcotte. Madison Brackney tries to get it up. Great ace serve there as Braxton Cox could not get to it. Serve receive key in a game like this. Good play there by Braxton. Set up for Austin. Going to get it back in. Right back at him. Logan came. and over, go with it with Signs. Marcotte's got to play the free ball over as well. Hauserman to Signs to Tharman. Nice play on that one, tipped out and gone. Communication was a little bit not where it needed to be. Point Huskies as Thais Sign now will go back to set the service. Delmont, Mackney, Camille Gottschalk, no. Cox to Tharman in the middle. Dug out of there by Graham. Marcotte. Now Braxton. At the net, Tharman with a wall. Gottschalk hits the pylon and it'll be out. Point Huskies. Marcotte has this one go through her hands. The frustration is mounting there a little bit for Logan Palco. This is not how they've been playing all day. They've been playing smooth volleyball all day and all season long. Delmont has to play that one overhand from the back row. Gottschalk will swing. Tough play by Tharman, and it goes out. Just short. Marcotte back to serve. Chelsea Brown comes back in as the libero. Delmont swings, but she doesn't get it over the net. Point Huskies. Vesteka comes in to serve for Tharman. Tharman to the bench. Vesteka punches it. Marcotte with the set. Delmont's going to swing and does. Cox with another set, but has to play it over. Delmont to swing again. Signs gets behind it. Now Baird, but she doesn't get it over the net. Point Trojans. Katie Piper, the senior, to put it into play, and she puts it into the net as well. Pieper comes out. Sydney Ryder, the sophomore, comes in to play some back row action. Austin hits a home run with that one way over the line. Tightens the score now to 15-10. Northern Valley leads as Camille Gottschalk steps up. Set for Graham. She's going to have to tip it. Braxton was there and ready. Here's Hauserman. Tough play, but she made it. Don't know how. Here's Delmont's going to have to tip it. Hauserman going to swing here a little bit, and it's going to be touch there on the block by Logan. It'll be point Huskies. Braxton up, and good serve there. Marcotte dug it out of the ground. Here's Graham. Hauserman down and in. Nice shot there by Andy. Brown, Gottschalk, right in the middle of it. Mary Baird wins it. Delmont with a perfect placement with the left hand. She found an open space there and nailed it. Right here, Delmont just reaches up with that left hand, plays it across. Nobody there. Point Logan Trojans. Clark in to serve. Marcotte kind of off pace there just enough, and she leaves it in the net. Vesteca out. Tharman in. Delmont in. Clark out. Mary Baird to serve. Marcotte will attack this one, but it was right at Baird. The set for Hauserman is not a good one. She'll have to play it with a set, and they play it back over on a free ball scenario. Thais Signs with a good set to Eliana Tharman, into the corner and down. Timeout. Logan Palco, Northern Valley out to a 19-11 lead. We'll take a break right here with them.
J&S Truck Incorporated is a Carrier truck company, and they're located in Prairie View, Kansas. Yep, J&S Trucking Incorporated's commercial over-the-road transportation services include specialized flatbed or heavy haul driving, and many of their J&S trucking trucks include auxiliary power units. How they support the Logan schools, grade school, high school, academically and athletically. That's J&S Trucking, located in Prairie View, Kansas. Call them at 785-973-2768.
Looking for an automotive center you can trust? Keller Motors in Palco, Kansas is a premier pre-owned auto dealer specializing in late model trucks and SUVs. With a complete service department and body shop, they can handle all of your automotive needs, providing reliable, professional, courteous service. You can count on them since 1998. Check out shopkellermotors.com for a complete inventory and list of services they offer. That's Keller Motors in Palco, Kansas.
Mary Baird up to serve here once again. Marcotte's going to play it. Baird dug it out of there. Hauserman blocked in there by Graham. Graham coming at him again and in. She paints the line with a nice swing. So Piper in. To play front row. Here's Abigail Graham's punch serve. Hauserman to tip it in. Gottschalk. Brackley. Saved by Signs. Now Marcotte. Big swing, but right at Baird. Deep into the corner. Abigail Graham gets a hand on it. Keeps it alive. We'll play it up again. Thais Signs is going to swing this one. And it's going to go off of the pylon and out. Abigail's been their best server here tonight so far in this matchup. And she makes it play again. Marcotte right against the net. Good tip. Gottschalk. Hauserman, good dig by Delmont. Tip in there by Gottschalk. She's going to swing again, and here it is. Boom. She goes through the block of Backley. And Pieper, and it will fall to the ground. Tough play, but Signs gets a hold of it. And this one won't go through as Marcotte punches it all the way through Tharman there. She had the block. She just couldn't control it after that. Another service error there for the Logan Palco. Brackley with that one. 21-14, Northern Valley in the lead. Signs, Delmont plays it perfectly over there. His Brackney. Beautiful tip save and point for the Trojans. Here comes Marcotte. Kirsten Marcotte to serve. Side spin and serve. Set up for Braxton. She's going to have to figure out a way to stay in. Net foul, Braxton. Delmont will swing and go through Cox and Thorman for the point. The comeback is happening now if you're a Logan Palco fan. 17-21, here's Marcotte serving. But that has been the story of this first match here in between Northern Valley and Logan Palco. The bad serves here have kept them out of it. Northern Valley still in it here, 22-17. Vesteca to serve. Graham with a perfect pass. Gets it back to Delmont. She pops it to the back row for Signs. Cox sets Baird. Set for Delmont. Big swing, but saved out of there by Signs. Delmont had a big swing on that one. She going to get another one? No, they're going to go to Pieper in the middle. Played over into the corner. Touch ball. Northern Valley gets the point. Hauserman went to the corner with the set, and they were not ready for it. 23-17, Huskies up. Vesteca put her in the net. Sydney Ryder's going to check in. Looks like she's going to go right back to serve as Pieper sits. Sid to serve. Right at Vesteca. She dug it out, and they'll go to Cox. She'll swing it. Brown pulls it out of there. Back to Baird. Graham in the middle. And they got a lift violation on Northern Valley. 23-19. Sid to serve. Baird's going to pull that one back in. Here comes Graham. Up and down. Boom goes Abigail Graham on that one. Just what they needed to come back here as Coach Baird says, we got to talk about this because Graham's on fire. We'll check it later. We'll check some sponsors here and be back in 60 seconds.
Long Island Feed and Grain is a proud supporter of the Northern Valley Huskies year after year. At Long Island Feed and Grain, they are there to help you with your grain storage and marketing of your grain this year. That's Long Island Feed and Grain of Long Island, Kansas.
Mittens in Oakley, located right off Interstate at Highway 40, has been delivering bulk fuel and bulk oil to the region for many, many years, whether it's Nebraska, Colorado, or Kansas. And not only that, they offer 24-hour service 7 days a week, whether you need to fuel up coming off the I-70 corridor, or whether you want to get something to eat at IHOP, maybe at Sonic, or...
Sid with another good serve. And Sydney Ryder is serving them right back into this game, tightening it up now. Northern Valley only leads 23-21. And she does it again. Sid Ryder is single-handedly pulling back this Logan Palco team. Now just down one. Substitution in here as Savannah Rose will come in for Thais Signs. Sid ready to rock and roll again. Up right at Rose, but she handles it. Baird will play it on the side. Brown up. Now to Delmont. Big swing, gets through the block, but Hauserman controls it. Braxton. Now Sid has got to get it over the net and does, but Baird is right there to play it. There's nobody there to play it. Point Northern Valley. Can Austin keep it in the gymnasium? Good serve in there by Austin. Going to get a free ball opportunity as Marcotte plays it over. Braxton to set Mary. BAM doesn't work. And it is. How in the. Cox to set Baird. Marcotte with the dig. Gottschalk Up to Backning, out and deep, and that's a set. Northern Valley takes the first one, 25-23. We'll be back after these messages.
Subway, they've got what you need, they've got what you're looking for at Mittens of Oakley. They've been doing it for decades, right off I-70 and Highway 40. Mittens of Oakley.
New Age Industrial is located in the heartland of America, in Norton, Kansas. With their single location, they are able to assure continuous product quality as well as maintain a consistent, high level of customer service. Their rural location gives them access to a workforce with a very strong work ethic and a true understanding of what the word quality means. Supporting today's broadcast is New Age Industrial.
Solutions North Bank, with a location in Bogue, Kansas, is happy to support the young athletic and academic achievements of the young people at Palco High School and DeMar Middle School and Grade School. When it comes to financing, whether it's a checking account, a savings account, or a personal loan, you can depend on the folks at the Solutions North Bank, with a location in Bogue, Kansas, member FDIC.
Stephen Cox Associates and Upland Pork of Long Island, Kansas wish the Northern Valley Huskies good luck this year. Stephen Cox Association and its employees value good sportsmanship and are committed to the academic and athletic success of the students at Northern Valley High School. That's Stephen Cox Associates and Upland Pork.
When it comes to
So we all know high school volleyball is a game of momentum. Northern Valley started hot, was up 7-2, and Van Lays had to call a timeout. And then Northern Valley was up 19-11, and Van Lays called another timeout to try and drag her team back into it, and she did. They fought all the way back, lost 23-25 in the first. Let's see how this one starts off. A lot of that momentum that can carry from that first game, even though you lose it, can carry into the second game, and see if it is going to happen right here. I think the first 5 points are going to be very important in this one. Camille Gottschalk, she's got the first chance to serve, and she does. Signs, Cox, Mary Baird, blocked at the net by Graham. Delmont, deep and out of play. Point Huskies. Braxton with a great serve, but a great recovery by the Trojans. Baird, Hauserman, Delmont puts it right back in her face. Gottschalk, Graham, down, point, Trojans. Delmont will sit. Clark will serve. Braxton, a little tough pass, but pretty good set there by Austin. Marcotte doesn't get it over, and that's going to be a 4 violation against Logan Palco. Tharman in, Vesteca out. Mary Baird to serve. Marcotte's going to swing on this one. Beautiful shot, but it's going to be just long. That was less than a foot long. I thought it was going to be in when she hit it. It just kept carrying. Delmont in, Clark out. Graham with a big swing right there. Tough play by Cox. Signs is going to have to play it all the way over on a free ball situation to Delmont. Up to Marcotte. Big swing, big kill. Kirsten Marcotte. Look at this swing by Kirsten. She goes cross court and she goes it in a hurry. Bang. Graham to serve, short serve. Baird gets it up. Cox is going to have to play it over on a set. Signs will have to play this one into the corner, but it's out. 3-3. We're knotted up here as Graham goes to serve again. Hauserman goes cross court and down over the top of Pieper. She had a little bit of a block on it, but it wasn't enough to stop it. And Hauserman gets the kill. Andy Hauserman now to serve. Marcotte in the middle. Goes around Tharman and down. She gets the kill. Four. Tharman saves it. Tough play there by Hauserman. 6-4. Trojans now lead. And a service missed there by Madison Brackney. Brings Thais Signs to the service. Tharman had a piece of it. Now back to Braxton. We're going to see Marcotte swing on this one, and she gets it down. Fell just in front of Baird. Had her feet go out from underneath her. Didn't cover near enough ground to catch up with it. Here's Marcotte's serve, 7-5, Logan Palco. Ellie shoots long, and it is long. 8-5. And she telegraphed it the whole way, and Pieper knew it was coming, and she stuffed it. Net served by Marcotte, keeping the Huskies in on it. Vesteca to come in to serve, Tharman to sip. Graham with a great pass to Marcotte. Will swing it over to Delmont. He'll go after it. Vesteca went after it. Could only get one arm on it. Cost Northern Valley the point. Here comes Sid Ryder. She's going to serve for Pieper. Katie will sit. Set goes to Austin Cox, and she puts it in the net. Sid looking to double up on the Huskies here. Great serve right at Cox. Touched by the Trojans. It'll go as a kill for Cox. Delmont with a nice play on that ball. Hauserman's going to have to give it to him on a freebie, but as she shoots wide and out of bounds. Back in is Brackney as this serves by Gottschalk. Cox to Baird. Change up, it's going to drop in front of Gottschalk. Ryder out. Chelsea Brown in on the libero switch. Brackney, big swing, but right at Cox. She'll play it up for Mary Baird, but she puts it into the net. Just short on that play. 13-8. Logan Palco, Delmont to serve. This is Delmont's first serve of the match. Thais Signs now, puts it in front of Delmont and down. Vesteca out, Tharman in. Mary Baird. Now to Graham. Off the top of the net. Tharman tries to play it again, but it's down. Subs. Switch in and out on a triple switch there. Doesn't matter. Katie Pieper's back in the game playing the front row. Cox sets Hauserman. Little dink into the middle. Tough play. But they make it. Here's Hauserman. Stuffs it into Backney. And Marcotte shoot it across the court. Cox sets Hauserman again. Right at Delmont, she pulls it away. And the hit goes long. Northern Valley crawling back into this one. Darman misplayed it at the net. Tough play for her. Good serve in there. Saved by Cox, and it's going to get over the net. Austin plays the free ball over to Delmont. Sets up to Marcotte. Big swing, and cannot cover it. 16-10. Logan Palco up now. Brackney serve to Cox. Here's Camille Gottschalk in the corner. Baird gets a hold of it. Braxton can't cover it up the second time. Timeout. Coach Baird will take it with her. 17-10, Logan Palco.
A bank you like and trust. Why not look to the First National Bank and Trust in Logan, Kansas? They offer all the banking needs that you're looking for. Checking accounts, savings accounts, loans of all types, agricultural, auto loans, personal loans, plus they feature online banking. And remember, whether you're saving for a special purchase or thinking about the future, they've got a variety of saving options available as well. It's the First National Bank and Trust in Logan, Kansas. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. When it comes to finding a bank you like and trust, why not look to the First National Bank and Trust in Logan, Kansas? They offer all the banking needs that you're looking for. Checking accounts, savings accounts, loans of all types, agricultural, auto loans, personal loans, plus they feature online banking. And remember, whether you're saving for a special purchase or thinking about the future, they've got a variety of saving options available as well. It's the First National Bank and Trust in Logan, Kansas. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Good serve in there by Backney. Cox to play the spike. They'll go up. And Tharman's in the net. 18-10. We talked about the momentum that Logan Palco carried from that first game, even in the loss into the second game, and they've carried it with them here. This is where Northern Valley needs to try and do the same thing. Gain some points, gain some momentum, gain some confidence as we work forward here. Long volley here. Science has got to play it deep. Graham, here's Marcotte. Deep and out of play. Kirsten just hit it a little too hard. Thais Science will now serve. Cox to Tharman. Tipped over. And down. Good play there by Logan Trojans. Marcotte squeezes that one over. Big swing, but blocked in there by Eliana Tharman. We're going to go back to Delmont. Big swing, but Thais Science right there. And no set. Kirsten Marcotte, 20. Northern Valley, 11 here. She serves this one. Braxton cross court. Delmont's got to play it, and they got to play a free ball over. Tough set. She's got no choice but to put it over. Gottschalk with a back set to Cox. Now we're going to go back set. Cox has to set it again. Delmont, big swing, but Cox got the block in there. Sent it right back. Here's Braxton. In the middle. Farman in the net again. Hauserman will check in for Tharman. 21-11. This one goes off of Hauserman as she just came into the game. Aurora, expect to see it again right here from Marcotte. Delmont loads up and fires. Dug out by Baird. They're going to have to play the free ball over. Into the middle. Dug out by Northern Valley. Big swing and a touch there by Braxton. She's going to get the kill. Serve will be in for Vesteca as Aurora Hauserman will sit. Off the top of the net and in. Mary Baird's got to play it. She does. Graham is right there to be quick hands and bring it back. Gottschalk plays it over. Northern Valley needs a kill right here. Mary Baird set up good for it, but Brown digs it right out. Here's Delmont, loads up and powers through again. And she's got the kill. Delmont has been the key into this victory right here in this set. They haven't got there yet, but Delmont has been swinging hard. Sydney Ryder. And that's going to be out of play. 24-12 as Sid goes to serve for match point here. Beautiful serve by Sid. And it's not going to make it over, and that's going to be the game for that one. 25-12, the Logan Palco Trojans take that one. We're going to go to set 3 here back in 60 seconds.
Central Plains Co-op out of Smith Center, Rangeland Co-op in Phillipsburg, and Pro Ag in Kensington have formed Trinity Ag with home headquarters now in Smith Center, Kansas. And they're there to take care of all your agricultural needs, whether it's fertilizer, grain storage, fuel, on-the-farm fuel delivery, batteries, tires, you name it, they'll have it for you, the farmer. And they also support the schools throughout the entire community. That's Trinity Ag, your agricultural headquarters in Smith Center, Kansas.
All American Glass is there to serve their customers wherever they are. At All American Glass, they feature NGA certified master technicians to handle your insurance claims or emergency repairs. All American Glass will repair first and replace when necessary. Call All American Glass in Long Island, Kansas at 785-854-7625 or toll free at 866-312-2257.
At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
They stand at the kitchen sink and fill their cups with hot coffee. In another 2 hours, the sun will dawn over the farm. As they sip the hot liquid, they listen to the farm report, wondering what this year's harvest will bring. They have farmed for as long as they can remember. More than what they do, farming is who they are. This is Lloyd Culbertson with First National Bank and Trust in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Salt.
So here we go. We had to figure it out. It took 21 games And we'll have to go 3 sets in the 21st game to get this league tournament over with. We've got Logan Palco versus Northern Valley. Each one of them took a set here. We'll figure out who's going to come in third place here in the league. Right now, Logan Palco's got the momentum in this set. Northern Valley's going to have to steal it from them if they want to get into this one. 0-0, starting the third. Austin Cox with an ace serve right off the top of the net and down. Tough serve, but Brown digs it out. Graham from a back row attack knocks it through. Here's Hauserman with a good set. We're going to go to Gottschalk off the back set, saved out of there by Signs. Now Baird. It's going to find the floor. Northern Valley takes the early 2-0 lead. As the crowds of both sides are getting into it. Graham up and big block by Baird, but it's going to stay in. She couldn't keep a hold of it. Abigail Graham's power was too much. Gottschalk to serve. Hauserman. Cox, Hauserman, she'll get the swing here. Marcotte reaches out and grabs it. Here's Brackney. Deep and unplayable, out. Northern Valley gets the point as Braxton Cox moves back into service position. Great serve there by Braxton, scraping the net. Graham's got a free play it over. Signs. Tip play there by Baird. Back at her and stuffed at the net, Delmont and Graham. I don't know which one of them got it, but they got it square. Thais Signs with a good swing. Delmont reaches out and grabs it, keeps it alive. Here's Hauserman. Hauserman again, but this one goes into the net. We're all knotted at 3. Drop serve by Delmont and a pretty one. Graham's going to touch it. Cox tries to pancake it, but it's not there enough. Delmont serve to Vesteca. Now to Signs. Marcotte deep and out. Tharman in, Vesteca out. Mary Baird serve deep into the corner to Marcotte. She's going to get the set. She goes cross court. Now the set to Hauserman. Blocked in there by Graham. Tharman pushes it to the back row. Brackney, boom, what a shot. Nice shot by Madison. She reached back and hammered that one down. Graham's knuckleball handled this time by Baird. Free ball to Logan. In the middle. Pieper had to play on it. Now they'll go to Marcotte. He'll have to play it over deep. Tharman misplays it in the middle, and it goes out of bounds. 6-4, Logan Palco with the early lead here in set 3. Free ball back to the Trojans. Marcotte loads up and hammers it. She split the block over there of Signs and Tharman and put it down. All that early momentum, Logan Palco has snatched it up real close. Touch off of the top of the block off a Pieper, and it'll be Northern Valley's point. Eliana Tharman finds the middle of the court with that one. That was off sequence play there for Northern Valley, but it catches in. 7-6, Northern Valley looking to tie this one up. Delmont to Gottschalk. Delmont will play it off the back row. Here's Signs, shooting cross court. Wonderful save by Delmont. Signs is going to have to go at it again, and she is stuffed at the net by Mackney. Eight, 6 Trojans. And she put her into the net. Thais Signs to serve for Northern Valley. Going to swing it out to Gottschalk, who's going to tip it over. Hauserman will set it the table for Braxton. Tough set, joust won by Cox. Northern Valley's got control of it here. Free ball's got to be played over by Braxton. Carly Pieper deep, but saved out of there. Tharman with the touch. Here goes Braxton. No, they're going to play it over on the set. Northern Valley's got an opportunity here. Northern Valley does the same, has to play it over on the set. Here's Marcotte, loads up, fires, and scores. Strategy play here is we're going to take out Eliana Tharman, put in Delaney Sides, a freshman. Just got her first action in the varsity games last week. We'll see how she plays. She's been playing well in practice. See if she's going to be inactive. She's got to have fresh legs at this point. Deep into the corner, but Graham's long arms track it down. Here's Delmont. Baird tries to get a hold of it and can't. 10-7 Logan Palco. Short serve Braxton. Tipped in there and scored this time by Hauserman. Besteca's serve to Graham. Gave Northern Valley a gift on this one. Here's Baird, going to see if she can capitalize. No. Second straight free ball Logan Palco has produced. See if Northern Valley can hit it this time. No. Gottschalk to Delmont. Who's hot? Who's hot? Who's hot? You're not going to stop her. Keep feeding her the ball as she's pounding it through any kind of a block scenario Northern Valley faces at her. This one's a shot in there by Mary Baird. Probably a little long, but Abigail Graham tried to play it. Timeout, I think. Not a timeout called. Asking him to go to the book. Pretty good strategy here. She's asked for a check 3 times. Each time it's taken away momentum. I'd like to have some filler, but I think my filler went out about 10:30 this morning. We're just lucky I still have a filter. So after all that, we'll bring in a sub. Sid Ryder goes to the back row as Austin Cox goes back to serve after about a 3-minute delay. Cox has served to Graham. Graham wants a quick set. She loads up and fires. And down, Mary Baird with the block. Cox's second serve. Gottschalk trying to get in there. And it looked like Baird was in the net. Gottschalk to serve. Punches it in the middle for Signs. Set to Hauserman. She hits it way deep and out of play. Point Logan Palco. Nice tip in there. Here we go. Graham's going to load up and fire. Blocked in there by Baird. Joust is right there as well. Now the tip down by Hauserman. Marcotte plays it from the back row attack. Good shot in there. They're going to get Hauserman. Who's going to play the free ball over. Gottschalk kicks it over to back knee, and it's out. Northern Valley just down 1. Braxton serve. Marcotte with a perfect pass. Now they get it up to Delmont. She'll swing again. Dug out by Cox. Signs got a tough play over her head and stuffed there by Madison Brackney. Right there at the net. Logan Palco Trojans have done a great job of controlling the net all evening long. Delmont's pop serve. Here's Signs. Back to Marcotte. She loads up and hammers down. They don't have their heights on here, but I don't suppose Marcotte's 5'5" maybe. That girl can jump and she can swing. Tip in down by Hauserman. Gottschalk couldn't get there to cover. 15-12, Trojans lead. Farman back into the middle. Vesteca down. Mary Baird serve. Feeding Marcotte again, but that's a 4 violation as Marcotte hit the top of the net. 1 point lead, Logan Palco. Tough serve and hit down by Hauserman. Tipped back by Hauserman. Here comes Brackney. And Braxton Cox could not reach it. Good play by her. sub as Sydney Ryder will come out. Katie Pieper comes in. Abigail Graham and her little short pump pass. The knuckleball is coming. You got to be ready. You got to move your feet. Hauserman did, and she'll control with the set. Marcotte goes across the court again for the touch score. (17-14) Logan Palco. Short is just too short for Abigail. One more rotation of the ball, and that one's a tough one that Northern Valley doesn't handle. Take away 1 point from one side and add it to the other. That's the way rally scoring works here. You can come back in a hurry. Brackney down. That was Pieper. Swung and was put down there by Tharman. Leads evaporated now, just back down to 1. Marcotte in the middle, swings, and Hauserman gets one hand on it, but it's not enough to control it. All the way back to Madison Brackney to serve it this one, and she put it in the net. She struggled from the serving line all match here, and she put it in the net, bringing it down to just that 1 point lead. Signs. Graham with a perfect pass. Gottschalk tries to tip it. We're going to go to Braxton Cox. He's going to go into the net and down. 19-17. Marcotte to serve. Braxton. Nice touch. We're going to feed Delmont on the far wing. Up and down. (20-17). Big point here for the Huskies, and we're calling timeout here with Coach Baird. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Valley Bank and Beloit, member FDIC. These people and countless other local farmers are at harvest season. The literal fruits of their labor are at hand. We know you've done your best, for we've admired local farmers for as long as we can remember. If there's any way we can help, please tell us. We believe in you.
When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics.
J&S Truck Incorporated is a carrier truck company, and they're located in Prairie View, Kansas. Yep, J&S Trucking Incorporated's commercial over-the-road transportation services include specialized flatbed or heavy haul driving, and many of their J&S trucking trucks include auxiliary power units. How they support the Logan schools. Great.
Marcotte serve here, crucial point here to get Huskies back in it, and she found it. Hauserman found space with the surprise drop in. And here's Vesteka. Tharman out, Vesteka in. Graham with a near perfect pass to Delmont. Swings again. Signs is there to control it. Mary Baird, touch off the block. And they'll go to Camille Gottschalk. Cox sets Baird. Baird swings again, blocked up there again. Here's Delmont, gets her opportunity. It's a little bit behind her. She can't get everything on it. Braxton to put hers at it. We're going to go here. Man, they're back and forth, kill after kill. Nobody wants to give one away here. Brown chases it way down in the corner. Here's Delmont with a big swing. Saved up by Signs. Keeps it alive for Northern Valley. And stuffed at the net. We're going to continue to play. Over with Braxton. And that's a lift by Marcotte. Big call right there. Big call. 19-20. Vesteka with the serve. Delmont, 1-2-3 is blocked by Cox, but she couldn't control it. Cox got her hands on it, but couldn't keep it on that other side of the net. 21-19, Sydney Ryder come in to serve. Here's Ryder's serve. Deep into the corner for Signs. Braxton's got to play it over on a set. They'll set Graham in the middle. She'll swing. Hauserman gets her hands on it. Cox has got to play it all the way over. Smartly, Graham brings it back. They're going to set Delmont, but this time she puts it in the net. So Austin Cox goes back to serve. Her team down 1. Brown, perfect pass. They're going to go to Graham, who plays a set. Nobody wants to swing anymore, huh? And the time gets close. Here's Camille Gottschalk. Good save by Vesteca. Graham will swing. She goes in deep. Cox with the save. Back to Hauserman. Marcotte pulls it up. Delmont's going to have to play the free ball over. Northern Valley's got their shot right here. Tip in there. Baird didn't go after it with everything. She went after it with a little bit, but got the side of Abigail Graham's arm and down. Knotted at 21.
High school academically and athletically. That's J&S Trucking, located in Prairie View, Kansas. Call them at 785-973-2768.
Looking for an automotive center you can trust? Keller Motors in Palco, Kansas is a premier pre-owned auto dealer specializing in late model trucks and SUVs. With a complete service department and body shop, they can handle all of your automotive needs, providing reliable, professional, courteous service. You can count on them since 1998. Check out shopkellermotors.com for a complete inventory and list of services they offer. That's Keller Motors in Palco, Kansas.
We'll push the pause button on all those sponsors and tell them thank you once again for helping us bring this WKLL tournament to your living room with OpenSpacesSports.com. All tied at 21. Austin Cox is going to serve here for Northern Valley. Ryder plays it to Gottschalk. Now Delmont's going to swing. Just a touch. She did the change-up. She took it off. She's been swinging hard all night. This time she runs the touch. Smart play by Delmont. Falls on the ground. Logan Palco takes the lead. Camille Gottschalk now in. Stephanie Whitney comes in for Cox. Camille Gottschalk service up, down. Stephanie shoots deep. Sid Ryder makes an amazing play to keep it alive. Northern Valley's going to have to play this one to Hauserman and stuffed at the net, but Delmont couldn't control it. All tied at 22. Braxton serve. They'll set Graham in the middle with a touch. Baird's got a shot, but Graham is right there in her face to say, no, sir. 23-22, Logan Palco with the lead. Substitution, Northern Valley. Cox back in, Whitney out. Delmont hits this one short every time. Do they remember it? She's played great tonight. Signs has got to play it in across there. She does. Gottschalk to Marcotte in the corner. Great play around through the blockers. 24-22. Big swing by Kirsten Marcotte. Kirsten Baird calls timeout as we go back to our sponsors.
Long Island Feed and Grain is a proud supporter of the Northern Valley Huskies year after year. At Long Island Feed and Grain, they are there to help you with your grain storage and marketing of your grain this year. That's Long Island Feed and Grain of Long Island, Kansas.
Mittens in Oakley, located right off Interstate at Highway 40, has been delivering bulk fuel and bulk oil to the region for many, many years, whether it's Nebraska, Colorado, or Kansas. And not only that, they offer 24-hour service 7 days a week. Whether you need to fuel up, coming off the I-70 corridor, or whether you want to get something to eat at IHOP, maybe at Sonic, or even Subway. They've got what you need, and they've got what you're looking for at Mittens of Oakley. They've been doing it for decades, right off I-70 and Highway 40.
A lot of energy in the building as Logan Palco is going to serve for the victory here as Delmont plays it into Braxton Cox. Over to Austin Cox, they'll serve it to Hauserman. The play is up. They're going to go into Graham in the middle. Baird got her hands on it, but not enough to slow it down too much. Baird's going to shoot into the back, but Brown could not control it. Northern Valley gets it. Mary Baird with the kill. Vesteca out. Tharman in. Baird to serve. 24-23. Both crowds as rowdy as they can be. They've been here all day long. Northern Valley started at 9 o'clock. Logan started at 10. Gottschalk to Marcotte. She'll play the tip over. Northern Valley's got the set to Hauserman, the senior, and she leaves it short, and that's the ball game. Logan Palco fights back after losing the first set to Northern Valley to take the third place trophy home. I don't know if we get a trophy, but they sure enjoyed that victory right there. They'll get third place in the league tournament here as that group of seniors, Marcotte, Graham, Pieper, Gottschalk, and Delmont, all of them seniors will get third place here today in the WKLL tournament. Thank you once again for all of our sponsors out there that made this broadcast happen all day long. Took a lot of people coordination and a lot of work to make this go, and I sure appreciate the opportunity to be back on the live radio or the airways with you here at OpenSpacesSports.com. I'll be back for basketball season, I hope, because I can't stand being away when it comes to games like this, when it comes to Logan Palco, Northern Valley. It's just too much fun. Thank you and God bless from us here at OpenSpacesSports.com.